Redacted has learned from a trusted source that COVID vaccines were being tested at Biolabs in Ukraine. Biolabs that Hunter Biden was intimately familiar with. As Redacted reported months ago here on this program, Hunter Biden was involved in funding those biolabs in Ukraine.
Biolabs that the U.S. State Department has confirmed existed and testified during Congress that they were involved in biological projects.
Yeah, which they wouldn't go much, in greater. Well, for months they denied it. They told us absolutely not. That's a joke. There is no such thing. But then, of course, they did confirm it reluctantly.
Yes.
But now we know, and what we'd long thought was that that they were testing COVID-19 vaccines in Ukraine at these biolabs. As we reported on Redacted in 2014, a firm called Meta Biota, worst name ever, which specializes in detecting, tracking, and analyzing potential disease outbreaks, signed an $18 million federal contract as a subcontractor for Black and VH in Georgia and Ukraine. Meta Biota was started with the help from President Biden and from President Biden's son, Hunter Biden, and his investment firm, Rosemont Seneca Technologies Partners, which he founded alongside John Kerry's stepson in 2009. Russia wants to know, of course, hey, what bioweapons is the United States developing in these biolabs in Ukraine? Turns out some serious shit's being built there. A few weeks ago, Russia officially submitted a complaint with the United Nations to expose this secret. What is the United States hiding there? And the United Nations said, sorry, we can't tell you the truth. UN Security Council votes against probe into U.S. biolabs.
Not into that one.
Not interested. Of course, you'll recall the U.S. denied there were any biolabs in Ukraine at all. The Department of Defense even called it Russian propaganda, laughable Russian propaganda. Shut up, don't ask questions, said John Kirby when he was asked about this by reporters on March 9th.
And on this issue of military biological labs in Ukraine that the Russians keep raising, can you basically explain to us what type of relationship, if any, there was between the Pentagon and the Ukrainian side on any biological labs? When was the last cooperation, and what do you have to say about these Russian accusations?
The Russian accusations are absurd. They're laughable. And, in the words of my Irish Catholic grandfather, a bunch of malarkey. There's nothing to it. It's classic Russian propaganda, and I wouldn't, if I were you, I wouldn't give it a drop of ink worth paying attention to.